Hey everyone, I'm Laura Black. I'm a professor in the School of Communication Studies, and I'm going to be taking over as the sort of lead instructor for your sections of COMS 2050 for the rest of the semester. I'm really sorry about this difficult situation, and please know that I'm committed to helping you get through this and be successful in the class. I've talked with your instructor Heather, and she and I are going to be working together to make sure everything is going smoothly for your class. I'm going to be your main point of contact now, so emails will come from me. I'll post assignments and weekly updates and things. I'll be the main person you communicate with in the class. Heather is going to be doing a little bit more behind the scenes work, posting grades, making sure that everything from the first half of the semester is consistent with what we're doing now. So she is still very much involved and very much cares about your success and well-being in the class. But we thought it'd be easier if there's only one person who you communicate with mostly. So Heather will be mostly behind the scenes. I just want you to know that she's still involved and still very committed to your success. So I know this is kind of weird. It's uncomfortable. It isn't what anyone wanted. And this global pandemic has turned all of our lives upside down. Here I am at my house. I'm not at my office, right? But I'm making this video so that you can see me as a real person and I can communicate this stuff to you sort of face to face. I hope that you're safe and healthy. But I understand that things are different, right? So I'm streamlining this class to make it easy and so you know what's expected. Let me, in this video, tell you a little bit about me, changes to Blackboard, and kind of what you can expect, right? So first of all, a little about me. I am a professor in the school. I've been here for a while. I'm the course director for 2050. I've taught this class a bunch of times. I'm going to make weekly announcements on Monday afternoons with an update about what to expect each week. First one will happen this coming Monday, so watch for that. I have office hours via Zoom every Tuesday afternoon from 1:30 to 3. There's a link on your Blackboard page that you can use to join me for these office hours. It's easy. It's a good chance to meet face-to-face over the computer. Sometimes other people are there, but a lot of times I'm just there being available and I'm happy to chat with you. You can just pop in and say hi, introduce yourself, tell me about your day, introduce me to whatever pet you might have, right? Any of that stuff, I'm totally happy to meet you and get to know you a little bit. I'm also on email every day and will do my best to respond quickly, so go ahead and email me if you have questions about the course. If you don't hear from me within 24 hours, feel free to follow up. It might mean that I somehow just missed your email. I'm not ignoring you on purpose. I won't think it's rude for you to follow up, so please just go ahead and do that, and that's okay. So I'm usually pretty good about emails. You probably don't need to follow up, but just, just in case. Okay, so big updates to Blackboard. I'm in the process of updating the syllabus schedule from your previous instructor. By Monday, I should have a fully updated schedule with assignment due dates clarified. I'm sticking with the general schedule that you were given previously, but a few things will be a little different, a little more streamlined, a little more straightforward maybe. So a second thing, all readings are available now on the revised materials page on your Blackboard site. Folders are organized by the textbook chapter, basically each week, right? So each folder has a copy of the chapter, a handout with some PowerPoint slides, and a video or two to watch to provide more context or depth. These are the kind of things that I might show in a face-to-face class and then we would have a discussion about, right? There will also be short quizzes for each of these chapters, and I'm in the process of getting those updated. So watch Blackboard for announcements and emails about that. Second, look at the assignments page. This is new and it's still being updated, but by Monday you should have all of your upcoming assignments posted there, other than the quizzes, which are in with the sort of weekly content about the chapters, like I just said. So I know there's assignments you have already turned in and that haven't had grades posted yet, so we're working on that, and you should have grades for paper 1 and your midterm and other assignments next week, so watch for those. But look at the assignments page now and see the updates that are there. You also have a group page for your group, so check this link. Make sure that all the group members are listed correctly. I think I got the names on there too, so take a look at that. Make sure that there's no mistakes, everyone's included, and you all have access to it. This is what you'll use to turn in your group assignments. There should be links to your group assignments there, and you're also welcome to use any of the tools there, like the discussion board or the group email, if you want to communicate that way. I'm sure you all have other ways that you're working in your groups, but this is just in case you need that communication space. Okay, so what's coming up for assignments? Since we're completely online now, you need to check in a couple of times a week, keep up with the reading and the weekly quizzes. I'll make announcements, but still it's going to be ultimately up to you to make sure you're doing the readings and keeping up, so that you can read the chapters, keep up with material, get points for the quizzes, get ready for the final exam. Another thing I've decided, and I've talked with Heather about this, she agrees, we're going to cancel the second case discussion leadership assignment. All groups, I think, should have done one of these prior to the break. And if your group hasn't done that, then let me know. I think there's one group maybe that hasn't, and we'll get an alternative assignment for you right away so you can get those points. But we're not going to be doing online discussion board for these cases. That just seems like too much. Instead, we're going to be spending a lot of your group time working on the problem-solving assignment. I'm going to post a separate video with details about that assignment, but it basically requires your group to identify some sort of social problem, go through a problem-solving process to figure out how to address it, and then create some products at the end. For now, your group should brainstorm topics you might want to study for this project. Your first milestone involves turning in a list of possible topics, and you should do that by this Sunday by 11:59 p.m., right? The magic Blackboard hour. So I will give you feedback on those, and you can use my feedback to figure out what topic you want to ultimately do your project on. So get that first one turned in. There should be a link already available. Thanks for your patience during this transition. We still have several weeks together, and we can make this a really great class. So stay in touch with me. Let me know what questions you have about the assignments and course materials. Check Blackboard, check the announcements, and just stay in touch with your group as well, right? I look forward to working with you, and I'm always happy to talk to you about the class. So stay safe, everybody.